All right, so what I'm trying to do is just get my bike set up for the woods, basically. So what I'm gonna probably end up adjusting is like the rear shock and some of the compression and the rebound in the front. So what I'm gonna start with, since I've already done the bleeding on the forks, is go ahead and mess with the clickers back here. And guys, whenever I work on the bike or anything, you always want to keep notes, and also like I keep a little journal here. I'll open it up for you and show you. But you always want to keep a journal of what you're doing, like, you know, the rear rebound, the front, you know, the front forks, clickers, all that. You know, it's pretty empty right there. But this is my first one that I've done. And, you know, it's for the track. That's usually where I ride at, is like a track or Snake Creek, you know, stuff like that, Tomahawk, you know, Buds, even though I haven't been there forever. But yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and just start with that, mess with the clickers right back here. All right, so basically to reset them to 0, what I'm gonna do is listen for each click that goes all the way in. You wanna turn it counterclockwise until you hear a click, basically. You're like, you kind of feel it too. You're just gonna turn it all the way in until it stops. So you can kind of go fast through here. So it stops right there, you don't go any further. And then you're gonna wanna basically turn counterclockwise and count the clicks going back. So for example, if I wanna get comfort, so softer suspension on here, I'm probably gonna go 17 clicks all the way to the left. And if I wanna do standard, which is like a neutral feeling for the bike, you know, it's not stiff, it's not riding too soft though. You can still, you know, do some motocross, but I guess it'd be more like single track. You do the standard, and then sport like motocross track or Snake Creek, Budds Creek, like that. You want to start around 13 and then work your way around that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the left, 17 clicks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And I'll do actually 18, just one for good luck out there. Make it a little softer. All right. Everything I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and write down. So I'm going to say the rear shock clickers. So you can see my horrible handwriting. Rear shock. Oops. So I went ahead and did 18. All right. So now we'll start with I'll set the high speed compression. So I'll also do, basically it's the same thing, but you're using a what I got here, 17 millimeter socket. So that's what I'm using on here. Could be different for a few other bikes, you know. I'm not too sure. So basically put it right over this. So not the clicker, but you can kind of see it's that first nut right there, not the big one back here. Don't ever touch that one. But it's right here. What you're gonna want to do is tighten it all the way up. So these go by turns, half turns. So basically you want to tighten it all the way in, and then it stops. So right here is where I want to keep my hand. Then I'm gonna go backwards. I think what I'm gonna do is go backwards. I'm gonna do comfort, so that's like 2.5 turns. So now I'll try and go one full turn here. Whoops, without dropping the socket and messing my stuff up in here. So that's a half. So a whole turn. It's another half. Another whole turn back. And 2.5. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right there. Maybe just a tiny bit more soft. All right, and that'll be that. So that's right down 2.5 turns. I'm gonna say that's out. That's gonna be for the high speed compression. Okay. All right, and then all we really have to do is mess with the forks, and then we're done. So it sucks I can't ride it back here. Well, I did kind of miss something. That's the rebound dampening, so we are gonna have to adjust that. That's right in here. So it's real easy. Same, you know, method we've been doing the whole time. Clockwise in and then counterclockwise out. And you're good pretty much. All right guys, so here's the top compression. I'm just gonna end up doing it. So we're gonna go ahead and turn all the way clockwise until it stops. So it feels like it pretty much just stopped. So now we're gonna go ahead and turn out. I'm gonna follow this chart, start 17 clicks to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I'm gonna do 18 just because I've been setting everything to 18 so far anyway. So that'll be like a little softer than what they're saying to do, but I feel like I'm gonna be in some deep woods tomorrow, so I'll adjust it from there. You know, if I gotta pull off and do whatever, you know, I'll change it up. It's not too hard. But yeah, that's the whole thing about like just keeping a record. You know, keep your little book on you. Keep your other book on you in case you really screw up, which is I do a lot. And then yeah, it's just easy to get everything set for you. So the last thing that we're gonna have to do is just the rebound, which is underneath of this side, but KTM, thankfully, here goes my niece, puts the same little clicker that's up top underneath, so it's real easy to adjust. You don't have to remove any cap or anything. And yeah, just get up in there. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. See y'all soon.